Hello guys, I'm Hesmiyu and welcome to another chapter of Narcissu Side 2nd. This chapter is called Punishment. Next day. Today, we ate our lunch in a different place. In a deserted lounge, while watching the daytime news, impersonally playing on the television, we ate. These croquettes sure are good. Today, again, Himiko-san seemed to want the dishes in my lunch. I also knew that hospital food was bad. So, on top of the table, my lunch and Himiko-san's hospital meal were spread out and the two of us ate together. Hey, I want a vegetable croquette next. On the right edge. Okay, thanks Professor Satsumi. But I'm not gonna tell you anymore. It's a joke. As we made these little exchanges, around when today's lunch came to an end. Hey, I've been wondering from before. Is it that you don't like them? As she spoke, she pointed at the fries in the lunchbox. In the end, I didn't also eat them all by myself yesterday. I don't like them. Then, why are they in there? How should I answer? I debated a bit and decided to tell the truth. Because I'm thought to like them by Mother. Looks like you got a heart too. Probably. Even with just that, my meaning went through. It was like before with the clothes. For some reason, Himiko-san seemed to see through to the heart of things. However, the words that Himiko-san spoke next was clearly in a different tone of voice. But that's not kindness, you know. Well, it's probably something you can't understand. If you're trying to be considerate of people, that's a big mistake. Mistake? Not kindness? At the very least, those words weren't directed at Mother, but probably towards me. Right and wrong. If it's that, I understand. Even I don't think not saying how I really feel is right. Then, what was it that revealing the truth was kindness? To say what Mother had gone through for my sake was something I actually hated. Would that be kindness? Afterwards, I was asked to go shopping at the store for Himiko-san. As I left the lift on the 7th floor and was again headed to the lounge. In the hallway, just before the lounge, I saw Himiko-san talking to someone. I was sure that person was the helper that had spoken to me the other day. I thought about going up and speaking to them as the two of them spoke, but for some reason, sensing that it wasn't that kind of atmosphere, I couldn't help but watch from afar. Look, today's IV drip. Still haven't had it. I know, I said I was going back now. And also, about how you'll be bathing this afternoon? Chihiro, did you think I didn't know? I didn't mean that. So, there's no need for unnecessary consideration. Go back to your own assignment. Dots. And the unknown Oni-san left like that. Without a doubt, that was the person who spoke to me the other day. Hey, that person just now was just a helper. An answer as if she was pushing something aside. To me, from an explanation I heard about the helpers on the 7th floor, I thought they were very admirable. And yet, looking at Himiko-san, it didn't seem like she felt that way. Especially with the person just now. I felt she had been even cold. Perhaps seeing that, I wanted to say something. Himiko-san entered the lounge before us. And sitting in a sofa, she offered the chair facing her. You see, I once was a helper. Eh? Here? So that was someone I knew. That was unexpected. For me, the bright, cheery Himiko-san and the image of a helper just wouldn't connect. At the least, my image of the helpers on the 7th floor was that they were always calm and collected. But if I thought about it, a part of it did fit. Patients on the 7th floor, unlike patients of other wards, were in a way given freedom. However, even among them, I had thought Himiko-san was special. For some reason, it felt like as if she were allowed to get away with even more. The questions I had before about planting in the garden without permission, and how she said she didn't need an assigned helper. How will she randomly give friendly nods to doctors and nurses? Surely, because she had been a helper before in this hospital, she had probably been allowed more. Hey, can I ask one question? Why were you a helper? This time, I tried voicing my next question. Even if it were true that Himiko-san had previously been a helper, why would she work as one? I couldn't imagine. At the least, from what I knew of Himiko-san, I thought she would be indifferent to something like volunteering or being a helper. Well, my family is Catholic. Catholic? Yeah, my parents also did it too, but I'd often participate in such public welfare activities. That was an even more unexpected answer. Of course, I myself knew absolutely nothing about Christians or religious matters. But even then, compared to the helper just before, I felt that religion was even farther from my image of Himiko-san. And well, this place is a Christian hospital, right? That I know. So, even more so, you see. He spoke as if that were the answer to everything. Certainly, I hadn't really considered it up until now. But now that she mentioned it, I did occasionally see people who looked like priests and sisters. But still, for us normal sick people, there were a few things that we noticed about the kind of hospital it was. Instead of those details, whether there was a specialization in surgery, or whether there was a famous internist present, from those, a hospital would be chosen. However, for the people who worked there was probably a huge difference. But, well, from the start, I was a fake Catholic. Really? Yeah, by chance, my house was next to a church, that's all. Himiko-san answered in a usual cheery way. Whether those words were the truth or a lie, I didn't know. However, just that time, her gaze shifted to the window. In that profile that I couldn't see clearly, I thought there was some denial of those words. But I certainly didn't think I'd come around and be admitted into the 7th floor myself. Aha, maybe I really am being punished. For being a fake Catholic. When the long summer day slowly ended, unusually, Father was home early, so today our family of 3 ate dinner together. Since we moved, his commute lengthened, and it had been a while since the 3 of us gathered around the dinner table like this. Oh, made a friend? Yes, that's why lately she's been out every day. Isn't that great, Hesmiyu? And at my making a friend, Father also became happy. I'm pretty sure that because my health had been well lately, Father was even more pleased. Before the 3 of us would always eat dinner together. But now, because he comes home late, Mother and I together was normal. There were also times when she would come home late from a part-time job and I would eat alone. That was the norm now. Since that day, 3 years ago, days of going in and out of hospitals, Himiko-san said that she herself was being punished. And did I also do something wrong and I was also being punished? Just what kind of wrong did I commit? And the one who's being punished, was it myself, or my parents, or perhaps both? Is something wrong, Hesmiyu? Nothing. The window rattled as it slid. Opening the window, even such a stuffy heat, the night breeze felt nice. And presumably fresher. There were many things I didn't understand. But if we were being punished, then who is doing the punishing? And if I said I'm sorry to that person, would we be forgiven? I, who would silently eat fries, and also been called unkind. And Himiko-san, for some reason, came close to me. Until now, outside of family, others had done the reverse and avoided me. I'm sure that's true for her also. But because there was no one else, so probably it was because she was bored. That's a relatively short chapter. Once I'm getting near the end then, I have no idea how many chapters there are in Side Second. Interesting chapter. But that's it for this. I hope you enjoyed this episode. But that's it for this time. I'm Hesmiyu. Goodbye.